Today's video is all about the IrisVision. Hey guys, it's Sam with The Blind Life. So today's video is a collaboration with IrisVision, and the topic is everything you ever wanted to know about the IrisVision device. Now, if you're watching this video, maybe you just purchased the IrisVision or you're just curious to learn more about it. Well, in this video, I'm going to be going over all the different modes of the IrisVision, including all the new version 3.0 features. So definitely stick around, and by the end of the video, you're going to know everything you need to know about the IrisVision. So first things first, what is the IrisVision? Well, it's an FDA-registered Class 1 medical device, low vision aid, which uses the power of Samsung virtual reality with intuitive software developed by the low vision experts of Johns Hopkins University. Now, who is this device for? It's basically for anyone who experiences vision loss. It's especially designed for those with low vision due to conditions such as macular degeneration, Stargardt's disease, retinitis pigmentosa, optic nerve damage, central peripheral vision loss. I mean, the list goes on and on. Anyone can use the device. There's no age restrictions. And in fact, I recommend you check out IrisVision's website, where you'll see tons of testimonials and stories from all types of users with all types of vision impairments and backgrounds. If you'd like to see what comes with the IrisVision device, what's included in the box, definitely check out my unboxing video popping out on the card right above me. There will also be a link in the description down below. Next, let's take a look at the different visual modes you get on the IrisVision. Now, it offers quite a few different modes, but don't worry, when you purchase your IrisVision, you also get this large, fully colored, large print user manual that completely outlines all the different features of the device. And of course, you can always come back to this video in the future just to get refreshed on all the things it does. All right, after you get the device in focus, which is done by the dial here on the top, you press your mode button on the right side here, and the first mode we get into is a simplified scene mode. So this just shows us the world around us in a little bit better contrast, higher saturation, so the colors are better, clarity. It's going to be a sharper, brighter image than we can see with our natural vision. And we have the option to magnify. So I'm going to magnify and zoom in on the camera. So I can zoom in pretty close, and we even have extended digital zoom. Look how close I am on that camera. If there was writing on the front of it, I could probably read it. There's the microphone right above. Now you'll notice also as I interact with the touchpad on the side here, I get some information show up, including the battery status, whether I'm connected to the Wi-Fi or not, and some others. If I press the mode button again,
Scene with bubble.
we go into the scene with bubble. If I swipe up on the touch panel here on the side, this bubble forms right in the middle, and that is where the magnification lies. So this is great. If I just need a little bit of magnification, but I still want to see what's around me, then I can do that. Click the mode button again,
RP.
and we're into RP mode. Now RP stands for retinitis pigmentosa. This mode is great for people with that condition as well as glaucoma. This allows us to make the screen much smaller. So RP characterized by a loss of peripheral vision. So you can really get this screen where you need it in your vision to be able to see it. And then once you get that dialed in, we can then magnify again if we need to. Zoom in and zoom out just like before. Next,
Television.
we have television mode. So this is great for watching TV, puts the orientation in a TV format. This also will auto adjust the exposure of the image to the brightness of the TV. For example, if I look down at the floor, it gets brighter. And then if I look at the window, it darkens because that's a much brighter area. The next mode is Bioptic.
Bioptic.
So this puts a rectangle of magnification at the top of the screen, which provides that area of magnification without losing the context of the scene around you. There's also a small square in the center of the vision which lets you know which area of the screen is being magnified. This is a great mode for interacting with people because you can be looking at their face and still have the context of the scene around you, but you could also be zoomed in right on their features of their face, feeling more connected with that conversation. Next we have our first reading mode, and this is reading black and white documents. Now of course we have all the same controls. I can zoom in and zoom out. So for example, reading our user manual here, this is going to be perfect because most of this is black text on a white background. So I can zoom in and I can read this with no problem. Now if this were a magazine or something with color, I would recommend going back to the scene mode for reading that.
Reading inverted.
Next we have reading inverted, and so this inverts the image. This is great for anyone with a light sensitivity, a lot of macular degeneration, Stargardt's like I have. We prefer a dark background with light colored text.
Reading line.
Next we have a reading line mode. So this puts a bar magnifier right in the center of the screen, and it's similar to the first reading mode where it changes everything to black and white, high contrast black and white. You can adjust the thickness of the bar if you'd like, and then of course you can adjust the magnification within that bar. Our next two modes are color reading modes.
Reading green.
First one is green and the second one is
Reading yellow.
yellow. These are great for people who prefer a different color in their reading. It also helps to cut down on the bright white background of some of the other reading modes. Another helpful feature for reading and lots of other things is the screenshot. This uses the power of the headset to navigate around a screenshot of an image. If you have to read a long document, you don't want to sit there and hold it the whole time. So I can take a screenshot and then navigate just using the gestures of my head. So if I line up my shot here and press the camera button, now I can put it down and I've taken a picture. And now I can look around the image here. I can zoom in if I want to read this down here. And I don't have to hold up the document the whole time. This is great. If I'm done looking at this and I want to get rid of the picture, I just press the camera button again and I'm given a couple different options.
Swipe up to save snapshot. Swipe down to discard.
I can save this image or I can get rid of it. We'll go ahead and save it.
Photo save.
And of course, everything is spoken out to you, which is great. Now let's jump into the gallery where we can view that image.
Photo gallery.
Here it is. And there's that photo up there at the top. If I click on it,
Photo open.
I can look at this image again.
Photo closed. Photo opened.
There's a shot of the Manhattan skyline. I can zoom in if I want to get a closer look, and I can look at all the buildings there. Look at the choppy water. It was a very windy day that day.
Photo closed.
And the final reading mode we have is
Iris reader.
the Iris Reader. So this is IrisVision's OCR mode. This will take a picture of a document and read it out loud to you. So all I do is simply line up the shot here and then take a picture.
Starting online readout. User Guide V3.0. Please read this guide before operating your IrisVision device and keep it for future reference.
So you see that it showed the text on the screen and then read it out loud to me. Then the final mode we're going to look at is the new video player. This is great. Now keep in mind this does need internet access to work, but you have a full video player here, and look at that, the very first video is one of my videos, and that's awesome. You can scroll through here.
IrisVision gets new demonstration of the IrisVision electronic glasses IrisVision.
And as you see, it reads out the title to you.
IrisVision 3.0 Unboxing the Blind Life.
There's one of my most recent videos. We'll take a look at that one. So if we want that one, we just tap on the touchpad here on the side.
IrisVision 3.
Check it out. We got a FedEx box. What can it be?
Tapping the touchpad again pauses and plays the video, and then clicking on the mode button goes back to our list. Now, IrisVision also allows you to customize these modes. So within the IrisVision Manager app on the phone, you can go in and turn off whichever modes you're not going to need. If you have any questions, please contact IrisVision representatives at 855-207-6665. Or you can send them an email at info@irisvision.com. A huge thank you to IrisVision for letting me use the device to make this video, and a huge thank you to you guys for watching. If you have any questions for me, as always, leave those in the comments down below. I'll do my best to help out. If you like the video, be sure to hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date with all the videos coming out in the future. This is Sam with The Blind Life. I'll see you next time.